Ready? Yes! Okay.
We here.
Yo, what the fuck is up? Welcome to Scotch Sipping edition of the Plugged Up Podcast.
Yeah.
As always, my name is Metaphor. You can find me everywhere at Metaphor Raps. You can follow the whole squad over at the Plugged Up Pod Twitter, which is actually preferable right now because my ass is in Twitter jail. By the time y'all hear this, George will be free. But for right now, it's Free George. Sitting to my left is Dallas superstar, also known as like a phantasm that haunts Deep Ellum, never really to be seen, only spoken to. Devy Stonez, what the fuck is up?
How you doing?
Down the hatch, can you please introduce yourself, my friend?
My name is Devy Stonez.
And to his left.
My name is Paco Sando, CEO of Zeezy International.
Gang. Gentlemen, please tell nice people at home where they can find you on Twitter.
Shit, my Twitter name is PAAKOWESSANDOH. It's long as hell, but if anything, Paco Sando. It's our first and last name. But if anything, you can follow us as a brand. It's Mizizishop.com, MIZIZISHOP. So,
yeah. And I don't got a Twitter, but you can find me on Instagram at stevie.asonye, and that's STEVIE.ASONYE.
Yeah. And you can follow me at Devy Stonez, DVY Stonez with a Z on all social medias.
We're about to get Devy stoned.
Right.
So,
I'm trying to get lit.
While we talk our shit, brother, can you fill me in on the ZZ and where the roots of the brand originated?
So the brand is for literally Africans, African Americans, Latin Americans, but we do it for everybody. The ZZ means roots in Swahili.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we got every type of jersey. We got basketball, baseball, soccer, and hockey. You should definitely check us out. Our website's Mizizishop.com once more. Yeah, man, I'll let us do it for the culture.
I've been trying to get myself a decent hockey jersey for months now. And everything I find at thrift shops is either too big or baggy in the wrong places. So I'm gonna need to hit up that Mizizi and see if you can find me something that's like Georgie. You know, like it's Mizizi, but it's Georgia flavor. You know.
I get you. But you should definitely holler at us. We got 6 different hockey jerseys. Our most popular one is our Black Lives Matter hockey jersey.
Oh, see, I might rock that one just to be of the culture and support. You know.
By all means, man. By all means.
What do you think makes you a good person?
Being genuine, being myself.
Mm-hmm. What if your genuine self is an asshole?
That shit. Hey, but I'm not though. So like, I have good intentions. Like, you know what I'm saying. Everything is pure with me.
Okay.
I
So
always keep it 100.
I understand that authenticity is a big part of your sort of aesthetic. Like it fits into who you are as a person.
Yeah.
So can you expound on that, bro? Like what has being authentic brought to your life?
Shit. Really everything. Really everything that's been happening. Like really me being authentic and brought all these people around. Like, you know, I met him, I met all these people, and like we all connected and do great shit. Like,
Where'd you guys all link up, by the way?
Bro, we've always roamed in like the same circles, but we never knew each other. And then, honestly, whenever Mizizi started, that's how I met Devy.
Yeah.
Like, that's how we actually finally linked up. He used to come to our photo shoots for some of the homies that were in our photo shoots.
Hell yeah.
And like we just vibed.
Nah, homie DM'd me and was like, yo, you want a jersey? I was like, hell yeah, I want a jersey. What you mean? And like, then like he actually, you invited me to the Lupe show in Atlanta because he knew somebody that was on tour with Lupe. So like we went out to Atlanta, and that was like our first time kicking it, like going to Atlanta, that's our first time kicking it, like us going on a trip to Atlanta. And, like,
whenever you take trips places, do you try to like line up work around that and have people in the area who want to like collab and shit, so you can just hit them up and have some bread?
Usually I just try to go to places, catch a vibe first, see how everything moving, you know. So I'm still like getting to the point to like where people actually like hit me up, or I know people in these places, because like you actually gotta go out to these places and showcase, touch and gain the network. So yeah, we just been out playing C's right now, so everything's starting to grow.
Do you have a girlfriend? Is that it?
Nah, I don't get no girl.
She's a nice girl. Treat her right.
That's true, right?
Yo. Oh, rolling up the dope though.
Have to. This is that shit that you're not trying to smoke. Like, you know when your dealer tells you, like, yo, don't buy this shit. Like, it's too much. This shit is too much, bro. I've been steady fucking blowing half of this shit. Like, yeah, man, I have a problem.
I ain't even been smoking as much as I used to. I ain't even gonna lie. But I'm still a stoner though. Don't get it twisted.
You're still Devy Stonez?
Yeah, I'm still Devy Stonez. I just been chilling on the smoking for a little bit, trying to get my mind right.
I have a question. How did the name Devy Stonez come about?
Devy is short for my real name, and Stones is the name my dad gave me.
Okay, Stones?
Yeah.
I dig that. I want to get into that. How did the nickname Stones come about from your pops?
Really? Shit. I think we was like arguing one day. Man, he was like, "You got a head as hard as Stones." Stones, cause like I had already had the Devy part, and I was thinking of things that are like fit after that sound cool. And Stones. Oh shit, Devy Stones, and everything just kind of clicked. It's like a natural thing.
I love when moments like that happen. That's called serendipity. My friend.
Yeah.
Light bulb moment.
Yeah.
So, tell me a little bit about your pop. He seems like he was a very influential person in your life.
Yeah, shit. My pops is the older me. Really, he's just the older. Yeah, shout out to you, Snow. Love you, pops. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just the older version of me, man. He really gave me the cool, really put me on game about life. You know what I'm saying?
That's what pops are there for, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And he's very supportive in everything I do. So,
Okay. Shout out, Pop.
so we,
Whenever I have the pleasure of meeting somebody as I interview his father, which I've actually had,
yeah.
it's definitely like a come full circle moment. Because you get to see, like, okay, this is the fucking tree that bore this fruit.
Yeah.
Like, this person, right? I feel like low-key kids are like the sum of all of their parents' achievements and shit.
It is.
Like if you're a not shit ass motherfucker, but you have a great son, you did something right. If you're in that kid's life, you did something right.
Have you ever read the Celestine Prophecy?
Excuse me?
Have you ever read the Celestine Prophecy?
No, sir. Break it down.
In it says that a child is supposed to be the greatest parts of both the mother and father.
Oh, okay. See, I want to be that because my parents are low-key motherfucking role models. Like, my mama is a genius. And my daddy is the hardest grinding Mexican motherfucker ever. Like, he will literally not go home until he has bread.
But there's Army strong and there's Mexican strong.
You definitely right there.
Definitely.
I feel like when people meet my pops and then they see me, they like, oh shit. It makes sense. Like, it makes sense now.
Just like your pops, bro.
Yeah, and they sound just like that nigga. I think I'm just like that too.
That's good, bro. It's good that you would like look up to pops and want to like, I don't know, you like my parents.
Yeah.
That's
Now my pops always told me don't be like him, be better than him.
Oh, see, that's real wise of shit. When your pops tells you that, that means like he's self-aware. Like he's reached that level of maturity where he's like, damn, bro. I mean, I'm doing fine right now, but I could be doing way better.
I think that's kind of like that's kind of like what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to take it to that level that our parents didn't reach to. Like
exactly, bro.
Like we're supposed to level up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like our job. Like we got to take it to the next step to carry on this legacy.
Low key, bro. That's why I came to this country. Like my parents are from a different country, so they look at me like being a continuation of all the good shit that's from that country with the American aspect sprinkled in. Let's start breaking down where people come from, bro.
Oh, good. My family's from Ghana.
Ghana, okay.
I was born in New York, Brooklyn, but I was raised in Texas.
Okay, so you rep New York at all?
When I go, I didn't live there long enough to actually claim it like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's still hometown.
Okay, yeah. So you're not a New Yorker. You're not about those fucking Tim's chopped cheese sandwiches.
Man, them chopped cheeses are hard though.
Brooklyn pizza undefeated.
I don't know about that. New York pizza boosted. I don't be
motherfucking serious pizza is undefeated. Stop playing.
New York pizza is boosted.
It's not that good,
bro. That shit not that good, bro. Look, I fuck with New York. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, but y'all pizza, I don't know about that.
I mean, I fuck with
Maybe
New
I just
York
went to the
as a
wrong
city.
spots.
But y'all's pizza is suspect. Really, the best pizza in the world is Chicago pizza.
That's what I heard.
Anybody can pull up on me and fight me about that. I'm just gonna take you to DiGiordano's when we pull up to the shot, and you're gonna fucking thank me, sir. You're gonna be like, George, you were right and put us on.
Oh, you?
Gotta take a trip to the shop now.
I'm Nigerian. My nationality is I am Nigerian. My parents are from Nigeria. I was born here in Texas, Dallas, Texas. Born in Garland, born and raised, and that's what I read.
So, I'm from Streetwar, Louisiana. Straight up born and raised. Yes, nigga, you feel me?
Someone go ahead and do a little more talking while I do this topic.
Nigga want us to talk, but I don't even know what to talk about.
Alright. Let me give y'all an extra second. Real quick.
Shit, you got some music.
Yeah.
So, Devy, tell me, bro, how was your adventure before you linked up and came down here?
Shit, man. There's a whole lot of nothing going on. No,
It's just one of those days.
really, like my hometown, it's not really a lot going on over there. So like that's why I kind of had to shake the spot because like I always knew it was more for myself. You know, it made me who I am at the end of the day, and I appreciate that. Like all the cultural Louisiana shit, like you know, we got the seafood and certain mannerisms of Louisianian. But coming to Texas, like really opened my eyes to a lot more of the world. Because a lot of people where I'm from, they don't ever leave. They get stuck there. They get stuck in the trap, and there's a lot of bad shit you can get into because it's not a lot of outlets for people like me out there. Like we don't have a music scene out there. It's like where you can go out and do shows, or you can go out and meet people and network and get on radio shows. Like we don't have that scene out there.
So there's no networking in Louisiana, especially in your corner of Shreveport?
I feel like it's starting to get there. Like you know, what I'm saying there's young people. Shout out to the homie Juwan Ford and a couple other people that I'm forgetting to mention right now. But shout out to y'all because they really been trying to cultivate the scene right now. So
Okay.
I
Shout
really
out
respect y'all.
all my pushers
Yeah.
out there in Louisiana making the shit hot. We need you, baby. If you're trying to build a scene anywhere that's big enough to sustain an artist like Devy Stonez, somebody who has actual views, like 50, 60K, plays on songs, and a nice little bit of followers, you need to start building rooms to perform and getting actual venues to where people can make more money by actually hosting events and like get people to create an economy around shit, like get brands going, like these.
Yeah, definitely build up the infrastructure there. That's one of my goals. I want to go back home and build an infrastructure for the music scene out there, and actually create an outlet for people that want to get out. Because I didn't have that growing up. So.
Yeah, man. When the mission is complete and you feel like your career is like where you can go Hall of Fame mode and start doing shit for other folks, you need to make the trip out there, bro.
I'm definitely gonna make a trip out there.
I see you being one of those artists that sort of transcends time.
Yeah.
I feel like you make rap music that's gonna be around for a while, and you're good at putting yourself around people that sort of fuel you and keep you going.
Definitely, I definitely agree with that. And I think for me, like one of my goals is to actually make timeless music and actually make classics. Cause like if you listen to like the old music, you get that feel, like that solid feel.
Yeah,
like,
bro. That's what I like about you. Like you make me catch feels.
So it's definitely one of my goals is to make timeless music because I need my shit to live like even when I'm not here. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of timeless music for the feels, bro, tell me a little bit about the connection you have to the Dallas Songbird Kiss Kill.
Kiss Kill. Shout out to my brother Kiss Kill. That's my nigga. Yeah. Me and Juno, we've been riding around for a minute.
Oh, that's the government? You just gonna throw the government out there like that?
Nah, that's just what we call him. But Kiss Kill, yeah, that's the homie, man. We just been riding. He be putting me on a lot of game. That's the big bro.
Okay, so since you call him big bro, let's get into your age, bro. How old are you?
I just turned 22.
Okay. Happy belated.
Thank you. October. You already know Libra season. Yeah, you feel me? Libra gang. You feel me? Shout out to the Libras out there. Yeah. I love y'all. Oh yeah, it's for a good time. We lit. Red Solo Cup, shawty, you feel me?
Hey, you drink more water.
Drink my water.
Yeah.
So, you pretty much had Dallas in the chokehold last year. You were one of the only rappers in the city that got a placement outside of the city, so I want to congratulate you on that.
I appreciate that.
What are some of the moves you made in 2017?
2017 was really a chill year for me, I said. I was really getting my mental right to actually create the content that I'm creating. I actually just finished up a few projects that's like in the vault right now, so we're gonna have something coming for y'all real soon. We just been working, man. I feel like this year was me planning for next year. That's what I feel like. So we just been working this year. That's it.
So you
been
say
lucky.
2017 was your seed year?
Yeah, we just planting the seeds. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get everything together.
I feel like we're in the same phases in our career, bro. Because I feel like what I did in the last half of this year was pretty much focus myself on building something that's gonna help me grow for the rest of my life. So that's what this podcast is.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really grateful that I caught on such an early time in your career too, bro. Because like when people ask me like, what were you doing in the year 2017? I was fucking talking to Devy Stonez. I was talking blind.
Yeah. Nah, I definitely think since I'm just trying to take everything to the next level, you feel me? So I feel like people expect a lot from me, so I'm trying to live up to those expectations and make sure I actually execute that shit. So that's all I've been focused on, man. The level up, elevation, progression.
Level up. We're trying to get the motherfucking golden star out here. So if you have the plug, let us know.
For sure.
We need that fucking one. We need that X3 by our name. So we're trying to.
No, for real. This level up season. For real.
2018 come away.
No, for real. And 2018 started like 5 months ago.
Ah, shit. That's like that. You're living by the lunar calendar.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to be steps ahead.
On some G shit, the Rush Publish was last month, so the year 2018 just started. Well, real woke times.
Yeah.
We live in Israel.
Not for real.
You know what I'm saying? Smoke!
I need that. Appreciate that.
No problem, brother.
Yeah.
I always gotta keep one emergency nut in my pocket
Yeah.
in case I run into enemies.
No, really though.
Hospitality.
Yeah.
Hospitality.
Hey, that shit working hard. Upstate, that southern hospitality boy.
People don't realize that Southern hospitality is really real. It's real.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I
Especially
feel
when
like.
you start traveling, you see how much like that shit.
Oh yeah, New York used to sit here
Yeah.
and Kobe that shit, just look at the camera like. So Debbie, how was your fucking day today? I feel like you'd like getting stoned right now.
I would. I wish you had passed the blunt too.
Yeah, exactly. But I try to like sort of ease all social situations. Like I come from being a really really nerdy awkward kid growing up, so like I had zero to no social skills. Marijuana was low key my introduction into like the so. Did you just ask me my fucking donut?
Wow.
Nah, that's over way over there. I put it right here on this.
Damn.
That's not what it looks like, fam, but it's okay. I love you. Well, you really, really love it, nigga, and he's your blood. You can't fight him over things like that.
You just gotta let them go. Just gotta let them go. No, but we definitely brings people together. That's really why.
Yeah, bro. Like
I done met a lot of dope ass people. Like some smoking weed, like different types of people.
Bro, I learned if I'm going out, you better grab that motherfucker.
Yeah, for real. You did.
You did.
You did.
Bro, do you have any rap ad-libs that you have coined yet?
No, not really. I've been on my Jay-Z shit. I ain't been doing ad-libs like that.
Okay, so you just been bars.
Yeah, I want people to actually.
Do you write or punch in?
Do I what?
Do you write or punch in? Like.
Oh, I write. I'm a writer. Yeah,
Okay.
I definitely write.
Are you pen or paper or phone?
Both. It depends on what mood I'm in. But I do.
Man.
If you look at my backpack, I got shit on the paper.
Oh, dude, that's some head shit. If you carry a whole backpack with raps in it, you should get a pin on your shirt. You should have some shit that says, "Don't ask me to rap, bitch. I will kill you." It's like, don't ask me to rap. Or like, just don't ask me to rap. Because if you ask me to rap, I'm about to fucking open the faucet on your ass.
I'll be chilling on it, man. Like, I'm just trying to be a person.
Oh shit, that's what 2017 is about, right?
Like, trying to get the mental right.
Okay.
I don't even like approach people like I want like some rapper shit. Like I want people to know me as a person first before they be like, oh, he's a rapper. Because then like when they hear that, they get these preconceived notions about who you are as a person. And like most of the time, I'm not even that. So I want people to fuck with me as a person first before they.
Well, you know what? Let's go on a first name basis. What's your name, brother?
Devy Stonez.
Aw, come on, you can't curve me like that. You just told me you're trying to be a person. You don't give me a friend. My full name is Jorge Francisco Rodriguez Ugarte Hernandez. I'll put that shit out.
I just
No fear.
Y'all see that in writing?
Damn, nigga. It's like your text.
Oh man, you just go with George Rodriguez. You go, you white people it.
Yeah, I'm Devy Stonez.
Oh, God damn it. I want to find you on Facebook. Anybody who finds this, get the man's Facebook profile.
Devy Stonez on Facebook.
If anybody can find this man's pre-clout social medias, I will give you
It's out there.
5 racks.
It's out there. A couple of people know.
5 racks.
A couple of people
It's a
know.
bounty.
Shout out to them.
You'll be looking for a long time.
Y'all good? Y'all know smoking, right?
Yeah.
You want to tap this out or you already did?
I will.
Yeah, hit that hoe. Don't be no bitch.
Bro, don't go cross-eyed.
Nah,
This is shit. If you go cross-eyed off this, you'll stay cross-eyed.
I smoke. I just started tripping.
Yeah, hit that hoe. Don't be no bitch. Yeah, my
So
focus is
I-
fine though.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
This
focus
is
swag.
I actually took this from a lesbian, like right off her back.
Yeah, that's dope.
Wait, the flannels?
Yeah.
What she say? What she say when you took it?
She said, hurry up.
Hey, bro. Homie tripping.
Boy, what?
Thursdays, bro.
Right on
That's
the
why I
back.
have podcasts on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because Tuesdays and Thursdays are wild day.
I fuck with Thursdays. I fuck with every day.
What's your favorite day to go out to the club? To be in deep out. Don't fucking be a back.
I don't really go to the club like that. I'm a homebody, yo.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's key. Yeah, I be chilling at the crib.
Most real rappers are. Like, if you're a real rapper, this is what you want.
You know, I pop up every now and then, you know.
Exactly. You want to be outgoing, but don't be going out.
Yeah.
You want to be with a pen and a pad at all times. You have to stay strapped. You have to be not caught lacking. If somebody asks you to rap, you have to fucking blow their fucking head off. Like, you
Yeah,
really.
that beat up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you have to say that after. You gotta be like, that'll be fucking $5. Be like, that'll be $20, and they'll be like, okay. And they'll, yeah. If you hit somebody with like, yeah, that'll be 20.
He's like, oh, I want to hear you rap. I'll be like, you got Apple Music, Spotify.
Cash out.
Cash out. You got cash out.
I hate cash out.
Fast. Damn. Yeah, I be at the crib, bro. Like, I'd rather be in the studio all day. Like, if I can do that, then that's what
Where do you record, man?
I was recording at Links Lab with the Irish, but now I'm recording in Jupiter Island, which is still being built right now with this. But, hey, shout out to these niggas though, because these niggas just gave like the best birthday present.
What
They niggas bought me studio equipment so I
Oh
could record at the crib.
shit, bro. That's believe.
Hey,
Yo, that is
like,
fucking
bro,
bro.
I love
Look at that nerd over
We
there.
lit, you
That
feel
nerd
me?
is hype.
We lit, you feel me? We lit.
Yo, man. It's
Yeah,
okay.
back to regular programming.
Back to regular scheduled programming.
We're gonna clean it up later.
Yeah. That's okay, Debbie. We'll just send you the bill.
They put it on this time.
So the company will send you the bill.
Yeah.
Yo, what if this show gets on some real 30 Rock shit and like we're posted up at the tallest building in Dallas and like you have to come up and it's a sick ass studio
Yeah.
and like
That'd be dope. I'm
before
looking
or
forward to it.
during the podcast, some hot chick will give you top.
I don't know, man. I be chilling, man. I really be chilling. You feel me?
You wouldn't be down for that?
Whatever happens in life.
Motherfucker, if there was a podcast that get free top, I would be that podcast #1 guest.
Hey, everything happens. If it happens, it happens. I can't put that in there.
I could be twice
I
a
don't
week.
know, that's some wild shit. You know what I mean? But like I said, if it happens, it happens.
Wow.
I want to do like some Howard Stern type bits, bro, where I have like real goofy shit going on in the background.
That should be crazy.
Bro, get him to stop laughing, because if he doesn't stop laughing, I will not stop saying wild shit. Like, I can keep going, but he needs to get it together.
Bro, Steve, you gotta get together, bro. So,
I'm good.
Alright, no more laughing. This is
He's a
now
good person.
the interview segment of the podcast.
mm,
I should for 1 second attain this very high pitched voice,
yo,
just to remind myself we're serious.
yo,
Gang, gang.
gang.
So,
You don't want to get this?
do you have anything
You
to
good?
do?
You good? You want to get this?
God damn it. You
My
can't.
bad. My bad. I like to be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure everybody good.
It's okay.
All right, let's go.
Speaking of being a gentleman, you have very striking features. Has anybody ever told you you should model?
No, I actually haven't heard that.
You know what you should do right now?
What should I do, bro?
Do a full photo shoot for the brand.
Damn.
Just put on for the culture.
Damn.
You're already rocking ZZ on your back, bro. You're fucking gotta be smoking for this shit.
Nah, I be doing what I can. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie. That's my brother, bro. So like, I just whatever he need me to do, like I help him with it. Like it don't even matter. Like he need me to photo shoot.
He's one of my creative eyes.
Okay.
So whenever I need help on a design or just anything that I feel like I need an opinion on, he always helps out real quick. Puts in his 2 cents, really. Now he got it. You see the vision.
Yeah, we a team. We a team for sure.
Yeah, man. He's the digital marketer for ZZ.
Yeah.
He's the one who puts the advertisements right in your face on Instagram and
Yeah,
Facebook.
Facebook, email
Okay,
marketing.
Stevie.
Y'all see that? If y'all see the ads on Facebook, Instagram, no, that's me.
Yeah.
That's
My nigga be
interesting.
working on it.
Yeah.
Hey man,
The whole team
drop
is
some
working.
knowledge on me. How do you do your viral marketing?
Viral marketing.
Yeah.
It really comes down to knowing your audience and knowing what they want to see. You know what I mean? So, like for example, with ZZ, it's roots for Swahili. It's roots in Swahili. So what we're trying to do is connect the culture. You know what I mean? So you got to know your demographic. Our demographic is from 13 to 30. You know what I mean? People who really want to rep their culture in a different sort of way. You know what I mean? So we put out content. We put out different sorts of advertisements so people can actually connect with what we're actually saying. It's not just not the clothing, it's the message behind it. You know?
Yeah.
So that's what people connect with.
Yeah, definitely.
So, how exactly would somebody who is black connect to their African roots?
Shit.
I mean,
All right, hold up.
hello.
Actually, you
I'm
would be the perfect
yeah,
person.
that's- I'm
to
actually
do.
the only one that's not. Well, I guess I am African, but I'm African American, and I really don't know like my roots like that. But I feel like that was taken away from us, so you can't really blame us for that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But it is our responsibility to actually try to inform yourself and actually find out and actually support the African community, because we really all in this together at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all people at the end of the day.
You know,
But,
there's always been different ideas about things like, you know, going back to Africa and Zionism.
you know,
Do you think that there's ever been anywhere in Africa where it's been tried to have like people from the Americas try to like repopulate and build like a homeland for themselves?
they know more about Africa.
I would say I've been to Nigeria a couple times, and I would say that maybe they're doing it. Maybe they're doing that in some part of Africa. I'm not quite sure, but I know that there's a lot of resources in Africa that are being taken.
Yeah.
So that's my answer to it. People are taking resources.
Yeah.
I have a fire axe question. Hold on, let me sort it first. Do y'all think it would be an intelligent move for African American person right now to try to go back to a really, really dope place in Africa like Lagos, Nigeria, and try to start their life over again?
Bro, by all means.
I think, yeah.
A lot of these countries are even accepting African Americans. Like
Yeah.
Ghana just passed a law for anybody who does have African descent or anybody who's black can become a citizen. What a lot of people don't realize is that Africans are a lot more accepting of African Americans than anybody that has left the continent. You know what I'm saying? We all realize that Africa is the one mother whose children never come back to.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, like you said, we all in this together.
It's like
So
a
why
alternate
not do
continent, yeah.
Exactly.
I feel like every black person should go to Africa.
Every
At
black
least
person
visit.
should go to Africa.
At least visit. Like, you know what I mean?
Everybody wants to take their first trip to Europe or France.
Yeah.
We don't take everybody everything.
Pull up to Africa. I want to go to Lagos because I know they're building a skate scene out there. So I want to go out there and teach those motherfuckers how to build a nice wood court empire.
Yeah.
Probably a little 10-footer. We could go 20 if these kids want to get gnarly.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, man. That'd be amazing. I feel like that'd be a fucking life work for me. Like, that'd be my gold award, Jordan. I'd go out there with some old wood and some carpenters now hanging out on my motherfucking pants. With some bands.
But if you
Like,
actually,
zing,
pay attention to what's going on though, like African culture is becoming more prominent.
Yeah, bro.
Especially here in America.
Yes.
Yeah, like in America, like even in the music, like, you know what I'm saying, you can hear the African influence in the fashion. You
In the
can see it, like,
parties,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? Like it's becoming more prominent.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
It's becoming more prominent
What?
in the mainstream
I
too.
know people that we are going through a whole
Yeah, it's like a shift.
like African Renaissance.
Yeah,
Where it is becoming. You said the pop culture. With Beyonce, the Lemonade Project. You know what I'm saying? Migos actually performing in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking
That
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all with it, you know what I'm saying? We all, we don't bring it to the forefront. We always going
I
to
think-
put ourselves on top.
Yeah, I think, well, like the millennials or the young OGs, what we like to call them.
No
But, like,
shit.
like
that is-
everybody's like getting on the right mindset to actually make change and like actually make the shift. You know what I mean?
We
Like
realize
this is
we have
important.
the tools.
Yeah, we have all the resources. Like
Yeah,
they all
resources.
like right there. So it's like crazy
I look like
right
that.
now. Yeah, the world is definitely crazy. I feel like
World's changing.
even like bro, like I be meeting people like out of state and they be like on the same mental shit that I be on. So that's how I know like it's a shift coming.
Okay. So you feel like there's reached a critical mass.
Yeah,
The
right.
population is as such that the idea
It's
of
starting.
being cool
Yeah.
is spreading.
Yeah,
The idea of
A lot
personal
of
growth.
ideas are
The idea of fucking
spreading.
learning to be a decent person.
But like
Not
think about
because of
it
anything,
like this
just
though,
being a
cause
person.
like we doing shit that our parents never did. We doing shit that like a lot of people never did. That was never accepted till now. Like
Different
yeah, bro. Like
backgrounds.
you know what I'm saying?
I never had
Like
a chance to either. We live
so
in
like
this-
it's totally different from when our parents was living around and our grandparents was living around. Like we get away with way more shit. 'Cause, like we way more open minded to a lot of different things now. So like that's why you get all these different crowds, all these different people, like and being able to connect. Cause like back then everybody was so separate and so divided. So like I feel like a lot of people are starting to come together. Like a lot of different people are starting to come together. I think that's like one of my things. Like I want to bring different people together. Like this is what it is. I want to connect everybody because like we are people at the end of the day. Like you can learn something from anybody. We all here to help each other at the end of the day. So like just be yourself and like be comfortable being yourself and like let other people be comfortable being themselves.
Do you think you use your music as a channel to let people know that like they need to, catch your wave?
I definitely use my music to get that message across. But
Let's game. So, what songs do you have on YouTube?
What songs do I have on YouTube? I got Up the Stairs, Slow It Down. Shit.
We also got we did a Jack collaboration with Devy last year.
Oh, yeah.
Some a little small, but we also have one of his.
We did a winner
Yeah.
off the Rolling Stones album. Yeah.
So we have 1, 2, 3 songs.
we got a few. We can look.
Like, we got a few.
Mr. Director, man, please stand up.
I think we got 4.
What do you stand up?
You're in the way of the TV, Mr. Director, man.
You can edit in.
But like I can't see the television.
We got lights on.
Well, okay, sure. You want me to move this camera too?
No.
Fuck you, Jordan.
That's it. You said what?
Play up the stats.
Thanks, guys.
Nah, we're just gonna play some play up the stats.
Excuse me, sir. Would you pass me my cell phone? Thank you. If anybody were to see my cell phone, this is the least stealable cell phone. Oh God. My shit's holding on for dear life. My battery is like running on 50% all the time. She's depressed.
About that time for an upgrade.
Yeah, man, it's been about that time for an upgrade for about 2 years. I got the Galaxy S2, like.
Vintage.
It's getting there. You know, the next level of hipster is having vintage. The likes, like the big dad phones, the clunky crickets, the real burners that.
Real niggas still got a razor though.
Real niggas still have razors.
Nah, real niggas really got a sidekick.
Ooh,
nigga.
that's
use that. Hey, use that nigga if you had a sidekick back.
Yo, if you had a sidekick, you definitely had. You definitely had notes and text on that sidekick.
I had a sidekick.
My sister had a sidekick.
My mama had a sidekick.
Yeah, that hoe was so fire. For real.
I used to fucking download 50-cent ringtones and run the checkup.
Bro, I thought I was the hardest nigga jamming 50 Cent on the back of the bus. That's when we still had CD players. So like I used to be on the back of the bus.
Oh shit.
50 Cent CD. You feel me? Like on the back of the bus. I thought I was the hardest nigga, bro. Like,
Who asked you about to kick?
huh?
Who's asked you about to kick?
Nah, shit, whoever tried me. Yeah.
Swinging for the fences.
Yeah, man. But, you know, we not on it no more. We all got this positive
Yo,
energy.
ladies and gentlemen, please follow the fucking YouTube channel at Plugged Up Podcast on YouTube. Segment from the back.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Homie Road.
Roll, motherfucking killer. Interview is gonna come out soon.
Yeah. I hope we slow it down though. I do fuck with slow it down though.
That was a quality video, bro. It popped real quick.
Quality videos. Who made this video?
The homie Grant Dodson.
Grant who?
Grant Dodson.
Grant Dodson, shout out.
Bro, you should see the way this man works.
Yeah, bro, like that nigga plays so quickly. Shout out to the homie Steve, the homie in the video.
Okay. Oh shit, I have my brother from Sierra.
That's the brand, bro. That's some of our older basketball players.
Yo, I need to get Tommy one of those. You know that?
Yeah. He recorded with Mom and stuff.
Shout out Tommy, the motherfucking coldest in the world.
And his project is dropped. So
Yeah. Go listen to my brother Tommy do shit. Introduce some comment.
Money makes me excited. See the future like a psyche. Been doing this for a long time. You don't gotta tell me you like it. Different things overnight, yeah. Boy, I be out like a pilot. Let me spend you take the price, yeah. Feeling makes me excited. Money makes me excited. See the future like a psyche. Been doing this for a long time. You don't gotta tell me you like it. Different things overnight, yeah. Boy, I be out like a pilot. Let me spend you take the price, yeah. Feeling makes me excited. Whatever high, you should try. You ain't got it while you lying. Same ones, so they gave once, but me hating on you out of private. I can feed it to the body, keep it moving, keep it quiet. Real G's moving silent, with the best guys we decided. I got girls that treat me like I'm regular, that's no replies on the cellular. Shout out Michaela and Erica, but like they gon' make you step it up. Rob, stop a stunt, shawty on my IG, I see you checking up. Always first to keep it check, but strong to go today, I was gon' better, let's call up my nerves up. That's one, just with the moves, feel like a veteran doing that, don't gotta try to be better than you. But let me keep it professional. If you still hurt, you should let it go. This is just what you already for. Me and Park in Miami. This a business and it's family.
You need to fucking recap for the Liberty team from National and be like, yo, that means you make the jersey. You wear the fucking BCC logo, bro. We fucking lit as shit. You know what I'm saying? Right? Let me see.
I got money to spend. I got the best from America.
I have more than 11 jerseys. Yeah, like, fuck yeah, bro. Give me those fucking jerseys. I know. The BCC logo is even famous as fuck.
See the future like a psyche. Been doing this for a long time. You don't gotta tell me you like it. Everything's overnight, yeah. Boy, I be out like a pilot. Let me spend some take the price, yeah.
I feel like
Money makes me excited. See the future like a psyche. Been doing this for a long time. You don't gotta
Easy.
I'm thinking make me excited. I heard you rap on like you. When you moving like a sidekick. Stacking up, staying
Like imagine yourself posted after the soccer
I was
game,
looking
and
for a
then
head
pull
top.
up and then
All workers on the dry gear. I was pushing Giuseppe. Morning gang, get some mindset. Walking in, they ain't pocket watching. I can tell where your mind at. Back to business, cause you find that. Look around, cause you find that. Debbie is scholar and I'm smoking great. I ain't on all my assignments. Sorry, being at the Bombay. She produced like Beyonce. Information like the song say. Didn't stop for a round pay. Wanna do it for that. Them on my journey if I stay there. Them on my journey go with it. Yeah, the back of me in. Now I don't need to say it.
If anybody got a problem,
oh my goodness. I'm firing you up.
I was never like psychic. Been doing this for a long Money makes me excited. See the future like a psychic. Been doing this for a long time. You know gotta tell me you like it. Everything's up and out, yeah. Boy, I feel like a pilot. Let me spend the right shit. Really makes me excited.
Oh my goodness, no you didn't know. Oh dude. Don't ever wear those glasses in public ever.
Nah, it was just for the video.
For sure.
You gotta pay attention. I don't even have them no more.
Okay.
It was just for the video.
Gang.
Yeah. You gotta watch the video and actually
I feel like if you don't
pay
wear
attention
glasses
to the concept
and
and you'll get it.
And you co-opt my YouTube a bitch. She's just gonna drop ads in the middle of my podcast like that.
Yeah, it's disruptive marketing, bro. That's how it works.
Tell them niggas to cut the check though.
Tell me to suck my dick from the back.
Maybe just put this
I
right
have
now,
26
don't
followers. Raising the bar with Devy Stonez. Talking about kiss pill.
we should definitely play that. Play slow it down. It was already right there. Hey, yo, new visuals coming soon.
These were the old days I miss, like the first shorty I kissed. I used to have dreams, now I look around and I see nothing in my neighborhood. Not satisfied.
Yo, send them jerseys, bro. Send to me jerseys. Shout out to Vivo for interruption ads.
See, that nigga boy kids killed.
That no. Hey, speaking of love,
You want a lot of gang shit.
a whole lot of gang shit.
It's a plethora of gang activity going on.
Yo, you know what my least favorite thing about me is? When somebody gets started laughing, I can't help but want to make them laugh more. And that makes me end up looking like a clown. Like, real nigga, real good talk right now.
But high key, you are who you are, bro. You can't like, that's you, bro. Like who you are, bro. You shouldn't even trip up that, like.
You know what I really want to be? Like, ultimate version of George. Go! It's a stand-up comedian.
Yo, I think you can
Gets the
definitely make
capital
that, bro. You would hit that up.
Lives like lit.
Yeah. I believe in you, bro. I feel like you would make it happen.
Have you studied other stand-up comedians?
I mean, I listen to only podcasts. Like, that's my one form of entertainment. I listen to people talk about being comedians all day, pretty much. They're like, yo, I just did a special, and I'm like, bet. It seems like it's pretty hard to do a special. It takes like a last year.
Yeah.
You have to go on the road and go to all 50 states and be like, for 1 hour, just stand there and be like, jokes.
Nah.
Hey, that's a lot.
But shit, if that's what you want to do, you're going to do it, though. At the end of the
The
day.
work not going to seem like work.
For real.
Alrighty. But you're just going to follow your dreams, boy.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait, tell me what you talking about, see what you talking about. When a nigga pull up, youngster to talk about, see what you talking about. Ay, tell me what you talking about, see what you talking about. When a nigga pull up, nothing up doors, I'm a highly niggas gonna talk about. Make me get it pumping.
Oh. Now what? Alright. Is the rest of it? Alright, podcast super
now. I'm praying you slow it down. Praying you slow it down. Slow it down. Speed it up, just slow it down. Speed it up. One time, just one time, just slow it down. Yeah, speed it up, just slow it down. Speed it up with me. One time, baby, just slow it down. One time, slow it down.
Smoking, baby, hold that rock that like the whip was stolen. Let a nigga hit it, I've been waiting for a minute, so when we do, I'ma tell it go slow motion. She own it, we don't own it. And she down for the set, put a kiss to the neck, try to get the shit wet. When I look you in your eyes, girl, thinking about sex. Tell me the plan, heard you got a man. Used to sell a nigga drugs, I was skipping his grams. Gotta understand that I don't give a damn. Fuck flexing, I'm just trying to save up for Japan. I've been mobbing with my niggas, yelling gang, gang. Black phone jerk, we on the same train. Keep the OG, need a jet, a cheap key. Take her back to the room, dead bang, bang. So fuck with a nigga like me, in the pen on my league. Know I've been trained to go, and now I'm getting brain in the drop top. She like, why not turn her on like a hot spot? So let me get a taste. Yeah, Devy, I was being great. Keep it 100, I ain't never been fake. Look, came with the half, then we all got bases. So faded, I'ma have to tell her, make it shake.
Speed it up, just slow it down. Speed it up for me. One time, slow it down. Speed it up, just slow it down. Speed it up for me. One time, baby, slow it down.
I got the tricks, girl, let's get down the slow. I be that nigga, she poppin' that phone. Pussy good, so I am the one you should fuck with. Take time is money, so if I spend mine with you, you should feel lucky.
Slow it down, girl, just speed it up, just slow it down. Speed it up, just slow it down. Hands together, praying that you slow it down. Yeah, speed it up, just slow it down. Speed it up, one time, baby, just slow it down. Screw it up, blow it down.
Oh shit! You took him like that. Sorry, I apologize for my uncouth tongue.
You sing right.
I don't know anyone else. Sorry, I'm a fancy boy.
Hey.
Play live,
I don't know.
What's your last track, my friend? Give me your heaviest song. Your motherfucking powerful tune. This shit is gonna make the bitches shake in the room go boom.
It's really a bar right now. We be getting ready to drop it.
I'm not trying to hear that shit right now, mate. I'm trying to hear podcast exclusive.
Does it have to be on YouTube?
You're just gonna have to wait.
Of course not. Give me that shit.
But
right now?
You're just gonna have to wait. Soon come. Enjoying life forever, chilling.
God damn it. I want a real plugged up podcast exclusive.
Hey, one day you're gonna have to come back then.
Okay. I'm fucking looking forward to that. Let's get moving to the top of the list. Let's get edited today up. Alright. What are we listening to, Debbie? Give me your heaviest tune. Motherfucking John for the ages.
Shit, it ain't dropped yet. In my opinion,
Alrighty.
it hasn't dropped yet.
Give me something fire. Something to take us out.
Shit, no. I don't even know, man.
You don't even know.
Just play whatever. It don't even matter.
Alrighty.
Actually, oh shit. Yeah, let's keep scrolling. Let's see what's on here. Keep scrolling.
Y'all got dance up here?
Hey, play some like it's not a video, but it's the song. I really like this song.
It's a whole motherfucking vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm keep my smooth dark skin. We got it.
I'm about to get some. Yeah, I only got 3 feet. I'm about to get some more though.
I'm trying to get my whole body added up because it's gross and disgusting and I'm nasty. Oh God. I really trying to lose like.
Owner of Primitive Skate. What's Primitive Skate? A skateboard.
Yadded up. Team Yadded. You don't have SoundCloud right now? Yes.
I really don't even focus SoundCloud like that though, honestly.
Tell these people where the fuck they can find your music, by the way.
Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal.
I have
All
premium
streaming
Spotify.
All streaming. Honestly.
They're gonna start popping up on YouTube too.
Yes.
So
Hey,
real
would
soon.
you be the one responsible for like posting this stuff and making sure that it is on all streaming platforms? Like, do you take care of the distribution?
That's not me. Me and Devy, we just homies. I support the homie by any way that I can.
Oh, okay.
He does the same.
Yeah.
You know what?
Really Irish and
Do you have a manager?
I don't have a manager.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. We been doing all this.
Man, look, if there's any manager worth his fucking salt, I have broken 4 major artists in the city that are completely unsigned, unmanagered, that have combined millions of views and all their shit put together. And you need to realize that if you're just trying to start a company that makes real business out here, you need to have a record label. And that record label needs to have a manager that has to fuck with you so you can become a millionaire.
No, man, we good, man. I'm just focused on building, bro. Like this, I'm just focused on building.
Alrighty.
There's a lot of ways to get money.
Yeah, bro.
I need all of my Jews to come out and hit Devy Stonez with the fucking
definitely
with 50K events.
We need the bag. Definitely send that bag.
Couple bags.
Couple
bags.
Yeah, we definitely gonna make it happen.
Alright, you get the major bag, and then do you get then a smaller bag for like the homie allotments?
Shit, hey, however it happens, it's gonna happen. But I'm gonna make sure the homies eat regardless.
Always. Eat with people you came to the table is what I say.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But all my homies bringing shit to the table already.
Okay, so
So
it's potluck. It's potluck.
Yeah.
We're all smoking. We're all
everybody hold their own way.
Gang.
You feel me? So, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been one of the best episodes I've had this year, and an amazing edition of the Plugged Up Podcast.
Yeah.
Suck my fucking dick from the back. I'm out.
Yeah. We out.